Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So this is my second attempt at this video. As you can see, the base for the truck diorama is 99.9% complete. The only thing that may be left to do is to add some more weathering once I add the other vehicles. So there may be some mud or something to add, especially when the truck is being put on the diorama. I want to thank Greg Riley again for just being able to bounce ideas off him. There was a situation where I'd painted the wall all one grey, and I had highlighted it with a lighter grey, but it was just that monotone of grey, and so I was sent him a couple of photos, and he said how about picking out some of the blocks in lighter greys and different greys, and that's exactly what I did. And I added a few brown sections as well, just to break up the monotone look of the wall, both on this retaining wall here and the wall for the ramp. And I think that's come out really well. The moss that you can see down the edge here and on top of the wall, that was just some fine flocking that was super glued on to sections, and then once it was dry I used Games Workshop's Citadel Moot Green, which is a very light green, and I just painted that on. This is an aftermarket vine that you can get, I think, from Army Painter, and I just fixed that into the hole that I put in the wall, and once it was fixed I just dry brushed the moot green over that as well. Again, some grass tufts from, I think they were from Army Painter, and I put holes in the cobbles. I don't know whether I'd shown that in the previous video, and then these were just stuffed in basically, and they're just held there by friction, and once they were in I dry brushed the moot green over those as well, just to bring it into line with the rest of the flocking and grass that was on the diorama. The edges, once I'd done all the paintwork, and the edges were just finished in a poster paint black, just to give a definition of what was the dio and what was just the base. I shall turn it slightly because you can't quite see the grime mark from the river that's shown on the side, so I shall just move it a bit. So there you go, guys. As you can see, what we got here is like the tide line of the river, that it comes up to this point practically every day, and then when it goes down it leaves behind algae and grime, as I say. This was really easy to do. I just picked the level that I wanted, and then I painted on a shade from Games Workshop again, which is Athonian Camo shade. And so I painted it to the level that I wanted, but then at the lower levels I just kept repainting it to make it go darker and darker. And then the final thing I did was I added some grass flock to some of the camo shade and dabbed that on, and because it was still wet I was able to move it around so I could get it into like a line, just to give it a bit more of a feature. I'm really chuffed with the way that this has turned out. Building this from scratch. I mean, okay, the block work was embossed, so as I mentioned before I did cheat doing that, but putting the balsa wood together, putting the framework together for this, and then painting it and bringing it to this level, I have to confess I am really happy with it. I think that's about it for this video. In the next video you'll see maybe the truck added. I've built the second vehicle and I've put the first coat of paint on it. I've got 4 figures to add to this, and I managed to get the paint for those today, so I can start painting those. So I'm hoping to crack on with this and perhaps get it finished over the weekend, which would be really cool. I'd just like to say thank you for all the new subscribers that I have had to join the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you like the videos and the stuff that I produce. And of course the channel wouldn't survive without all my old friends, the old hands the old guard who comment regularly and encourage me and support me, and thanks ever so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Right, that's it for this video. I shall be doing a second video tonight, which will be my entry into the big rig group build. Look after yourselves, guys, and I'll catch up with you soon.